What is up, YouTube? Today we're back with another Guild War video. Just kidding. It's not really a Guild War video because there's no more Guild War. And Palladia was able to get rank 1. And I know I usually don't start my videos out with background battle in the back, but I am farming a little bit of gold because guess what? We are very, very broke from Guild War, as you can guess. But this video is kind of more of like a just yap and talk and rant and just talk about my feelings and talking about the overall the season and things like that. And yeah, you guys know I don't usually make these kind of things, and I kind of just want to let you guys hear how I'm feeling lately. And so we're gonna kind of talk about that. So you can maybe just minimize this and just hear the audio, because there's not going to be a lot going on that you're gonna be learning from in the background battle. But yeah, I mean, we were successfully able to get rank 1 in the world. That was the goal that we set out for, obviously, placements in the Guild War tournament so that we can have the highest odds in winning the Guild War tournament as the global representative. And there's been a lot of things that have changed, obviously, with Guild War. The new mode, the new interface, the new UI, the new frames, the new guild. I wasn't in Palladia before, moving from Chunfun to Palladia, and getting to rock with the boys, kind of like a last hurrah with a lot of the the gang, from Palladia. Shout out to all the homies that I got to play with again, from TL. You guys know who you are. I'm not going to name everybody on the roster, but to everybody that are in Palladia that might watch this video as well, I just want to say, thank you, for all of the, I guess, knowledge that I've kind of learned from being in Palladia. Obviously, I've already have a lot of experience in playing in, high-end Guild War, and I'm kind of known as kind of like a troll, I think I was like one of like the lowest win rates this season. No surprise, obviously. But I really appreciate everybody in Palladia for, I guess, dealing with some of my bullshit, I guess, some of my little antics. And it's been, it wasn't always easy trying to like balance like being like, content creator and like trying to like be content and also be like really serious. And we had a few hiccups along the way throughout the season, and I did feel really bad about some of the the leaks that I accidentally kind of put on the tube and Twitch, and just causing a lot of ruckus in the guild. But obviously all that is over, and all the boys are everything's fine now. But in hindsight, I am really sorry for that. Anyways, that aside, like, where's the announcement for the Guild War tournament? I just wish that Smilegate would say something, shine a light in the darkness, because it feels like a lot of like the effort that we put in was almost for nothing. Well, not for nothing. I mean, we wanted to prove that Palladia is rank 1 in the world, which we are. And these are some of the things that you guys don't see on YouTube from the Guild War videos, is that we put in a lot of work, a lot of effort. And I know that's probably like, oh, that's obvious, that's like that's a no-brainer. But like, the amount of time and effort in building defenses, researching other guilds, like habits, scout comps, defenses, mentality, and just like comm checking for hours and hours and hours, and helping one another to prevent the ints, and the ints being losses. And you guys have no idea, but like, full clearing every war is like a completely different beast compared to just winning every single guild war. Right? Full clearing every war means you can only lose 3 times, right? And a draw counts as a loss. And that amount of mental pressure and stress put onto the group, not just for, Palladia, obviously, that applies to, all guilds, right? Whether it be Molagora or First or Nicophilia or Infinity S or Arcadia or Firefly or every other guild that's been, pushing in the top 32, can understand that stress when you really need to kind of lock it in, right? And yeah, it just feels like a lot of that time and effort that we poured in kind of, you know, it's not, doesn't feel the best. But, you know, what's happened has happened, and hopefully Smilegate will announce tournament sooner than later. And in this video, I kind of also want to talk about like just whatever's on my mind, like ML Aria was a huge disappointment. Renak has completely screwed up the meta with, Boss Arunka. Obviously, it's more Boss Arunka than Renak. Um, and I'm just, not really enjoying Epic 7 that much right now. As you guys know, I've been playing a lot of Theory Restart. I'm not quitting Epic 7 by any means, obviously. I know a lot of you guys know that and feel as well that this is kind of like a dry lull period that Epic 7 usually has at some point in the year, whether it's at the beginning or the end or in the middle. We're kind of in that period. So everyone in the community that are complaining, like completely valid, and I share the same feelings as you guys. But I just really don't like that, like the Benny Marutachi, like, banner is not a pity. I don't like, the new equipment event that they dropped. Like RTA is like super stale, ban protection is still screwed up, and it just feels really bad. It feels really bad being someone that is playing Epic 7. But all that aside, right? I mean, these are feelings that I know we all share, and it's temporary, hopefully, right? And I'm not leaving the game. I do love Etheria, but I'm gonna just be playing both together, as I mentioned, like before Etheria even came out. But I do also want to let you guys know, like, what the plans are for next season, like, for the channel. I was planning on retiring and kind of just not posting Guild War content anymore because honestly, it takes a lot of time. And these days, like with streaming 8 to 10 hours every day, apart from the 2 days off, and having to deal with editing and, sponsors and everything, it's very, very like tiring and like stressful almost. But like, don't worry, I'm not like burning out or anything, but I just kind of want to let you guys know like my thoughts. But Palladia, we are not going to be going for another like rank 1 full clear push. Like a lot of people are retiring, understandably so, because obviously if there's no tournament, what's the point in going for rank 1, right? It's just like a arbitrary title with a frame that doesn't even go to everybody. It's just going to go to the guild, right? And obviously that part really sucks, and I hope Smilegate will eventually give us like individualized borders or like something, or like a Hall of Fame that stays in the game to list all the players that were there. I don't know, something would be really nice for just recognition purposes. But next season, my plans are not set in stone, but I am thinking of staying in Palladia for the next season. We are going to be looking to do another kind of like casual top 3 push. And I know that sounds really crazy, like top 3 casual. Like, what does that mean? Like, casual to you guys, like top 500, just like cleave every single attack, whatever, right? For us, like, casual is, not full clearing every war, just trying to win, have fun, not comp check, save the mental, and just, make good memories and stuff like that. And with that being said, Palladia is recruiting. So if you've made it to this part of the video, if you are interested in trying to, improve in Guild War, or if you're really passionate about Guild War and you want to play with some of the best Guild War players in the world, you should apply. Discord.gg/Palladia or DM me. We're more than happy to kind of see some new faces, obviously. And when I say the best Guild War players in the world, like literally, like some of these people like are just next level. Like, I know a lot of people in the community like say like, oh, I'm the Guild War guy and I'm like good at Guild War and stuff like that. Bro, I suck at Guild War. Like I suck compared to like the average Joe in top 500. Yeah, I'm it looks like I'm really good, but I suck balls. Okay, the other people in Palladia, the amount of like stuff I've learned from them, and like just like thought process, reviewing everything, all the different lose conditions, considering this artifact or that artifact or this build, like you know, like like when you look at a comp, like you never go like, oh, that could be like a 30k HP Spirit Isoline as a lose condition. I would never think of that. And somehow people in Palladia are like, your one lose condition is a 30k HP Spirit Isoline. And guess what? It actually was. And it's just little things like that. You just get blown away. And just like the camaraderie of playing Guild War together and working together towards one collaborative like goal, and having days where you're in mock battles testing comps just over and over and over, or just even just like messaging someone and just be like, hey, can we test this? Or, like, test my defense, how would you beat this? And then you just try to bulletproof your defense over and over. And these are things that I just love so much. And if that sounds interesting to you, Palladium might be a good option that you should consider seriously. um yeah, I mean, this says, I can't believe we're already at like 10 plus minutes, but let me share an amazing way to save on in-game purchases in Epic 7 and other mobile games with Huawei AppGallery. With AppGallery, you'll enjoy 20% cashback as coupons when you pay with PayPal, and if you sign up today, you'll also receive a $2 welcome coupon. To get started, it's super easy. Just click on the link in the description below and follow the steps there, or you can review the video that I posted a bit earlier this month regarding Huawei AppGallery and how to use it. Now, when you are installing Huawei AppGallery, make sure to select Brazil as your region to unlock the rewards, then download Epic 7 after signing up. Whenever you make purchases using AppGallery, you'll be able to see the 20% cashback coupons in-game as you see on screen. And Huawei AppGallery is completely free to use and works on all Android devices and emulators, not just Huawei devices. Start saving today by downloading AppGallery and enjoy those cashback rewards. I just have so much to say about Palladia, like only so many good things. And Palladia aside now, I do want to kind of quickly talk about, you know, throughout the season and the other guilds. Shout out to a lot of the global guilds who reached out to us to be like, hey, we're matching up with Asia, we're matching up with Japan, we're matching up with Korea. Like, do you guys want us to give you like information on their defenses or like offenses or whatever? Because it was kind of crazy. Like I know like Palladia was going for this rank one goal, but people that would like message me and be like nah, like this is like global versus everybody else, and we need to prove that global is the superior server. And just like having moments of like that where people are offering their help completely without me reaching out to them, completely like without anything for them to gain, but they're just kind of saying like, no, you're going to be our global representatives for Guild War, and we want you guys to have the highest odds of winning. And it was just like, whoa, like it just we just and then I tell the guild, and they're like, wow, yeah, this is really like not just about us. It's like about representing global and making sure we win. And so just shout out like everyone that reached out to me in DM. I'm not gonna say who they were, but if you watch this video, you know exactly who you are. And I just want you to know, seriously, we appreciate it. I really appreciate it, but we appreciated it way more than you know. Okay. And to all of the other guilds from other servers, right? Whether it's Europe or Japan or Asia or Korea, dude, you guys were actually really, really strong. Like huge, huge, huge shout out to Molagora and First. Like I know that like some of the Korean players and I are not exactly on the best terms, based on the last RTA season. Um, but that aside, like, dude, these guys are like really good at the game. Like they are really good. Like I'm saying like a lot, but these guys we're going like neck and neck, full clearing everybody, full clearing us, like making defenses that we've basically like never like seen before, using offense comps that we've never seen before or never considered. And when we try to replicate them in mock battles, like we can't replicate them. Like these guys deserve some serious praise, like for real. Like they are really strong. And honestly, I think if there is a Guild War tournament that comes out, like Korea will be really scary to fight against. I don't know what format it could be, but if it's the same format, like, dude, those dudes are gonna pull up on us. I'm just gonna let you know that now. Um, Korea side, I think Japan's server, I think Infinity, yes, we had a lot to kind of like we were kind of really looking forward to our matchup against them, but they I guess underperformed. We were really expecting them to fight for like top three, but yeah, I mean, what happened. A lot of Asia, I think, were playing like borderless and like kind of playing like low key, and they didn't really like try too hard. Like we were really expecting to see like more guilds pull up, but by no means am I saying they're bad though. Like Asia, like they're like so damn fast. Their defenses are so like weird that like you just don't know what's coming. Like how I said, the 30k HP Celine, like what is that? It's just crazy stuff. And huge shout out to also Nicophilia. I mean, I think they had a really strong showing from the Europe side of things. And WRST obviously. Like I don't know what the right way is to say their guild, but they also exceeded our expectations for sure. They outperformed, so congratulations to them too. And I don't know. I think I mean I'm not going to speak too much about the global side because we're already pretty familiar with one another, and like I already know a lot of the global server people like personally. So it's like there's not a lot to say. Good job, guys. Good job. I've already seen you guys like for like 11, 12, 13 seasons or whatever the hell it's been. So, but yeah, I don't know. There, this I hope I hope this was entertaining because I don't do these very often. And honestly, I feel like I should do these more because honestly, I feel like kind of relieves a little bit of the mental, a little bit. Is that weird? I think it might be a little bit weird. Kind of like just talking into my laptop. Yeah, that's kind of weird. But anyways, probably just wrap it up here. Let me know what you guys want to see, to be honest. As much as I'm a content creator, you guys are the people that are watching the videos. I want to give you guys what you guys want to see. If you want to see the more Guild War content, let me know. If you want to see Guild War defenses, let me know. If you want to see like Guild War offenses and like because we're not really like going super hard next season and kind of like sharing like some really strong comps that you guys can use as well, let me know. If you want me to bring back a Katie's only account, let me know. If you want me to start a new account series or you're enjoying the RTA and you want to see more of RTA, again, let me know. Sound like a really broken record now, but yeah, I really want to hear your guys' feedback and your guys' thoughts on everything I've talked about in this video. I don't even know if you guys are going to get to this part in the video, but if you do, thank you for listening up to this point. I'm just a complete serial yapper, and thank you for listening. I know I got a haircut and everything's different, but the clip corrupted in the previous video, and I can't just leave you guys with the word and. Okay. And thank you for listening. Remember to click on my link in the description below to save in Epic 7 by using Huawei AppGallery. But more importantly, leave a like, comment for the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. It will be the tier list video that comes out most likely. So I hope you guys will enjoy that one. Take care. Bye.